Welcome to the California High School Exit Exam math portion of www.happynumbers.org. We're dealing with the algebra and functions strand, and we have been talking about coordinate planes and lines and slopes. Oh, pardon me. This lesson is going to deal with the slope y-intercept equation, and I'll explain that to you. We'll take a look here. Okay, now, all straight lines, let me just get rid of this. All straight lines on the xy coordinate plane, and in the real world also, can be graphed using equations in the slope-intercept form. Now, don't get blown away by this fancy terminology. It's a fairly easy concept. The slope-intercept equation form looks like this. Y equals m times x plus b. Now, y in this equation if you had an ordered pair like this, 2, 5, we know that the x value is 2 and the y value is 5. So y stands for the y value in an ordered pair. So y is equal to m. Well, m, we know, stands for slope. So y is equal to the slope of the line times x. Well, x in the ordered pair, let's take this ordered pair, 2, 5, we know that 2 is x. So x represents the first part of an ordered pair of numbers. Y is the second part of the ordered pair. M is the slope. The slope times x plus b. B is the y-intercept, or where the line crosses the y-axis. Let's take a look at this line. This is a positive line, and it crosses the y-axis at 1, 2, 3, 4. So the equation for this line is y is equal to 3, which is the slope, 3 times x plus 4. Okay, and let's see, how did we know that 3 goes here? Well, let's take a look. Here's our 2 points, right here and here. So let's calculate the rise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the rise is 6, and 6 goes on top, and the run is 1, 2. So we have 6 divided by 2, which is 3. So the slope of this line is 3, and we know the y-intercept is 4. So on the high school exit exam, this is what this kind of a problem will look like. They'll give you this coordinate grid with a line on it. And they may ask you then to use the y-intercept equation to figure out the equation for the line. Well, what you would do then, you know the y-intercept equation is y equals mx plus b. So m, you know, is the slope. So you would calculate the slope of the line. You'd do the rise over the run. In this case, the slope of this line was 3. And then you'd put y equals 3x, because you would substitute the slope for m, y equals 3x, and then you would find the y-intercept, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you know that b is the y, is where the the line crosses the y-axis, or where it intercepts the y-axis. So y is equal to the slope, which is 3, times x plus 4. That's the equation for this line. That's how you would figure out the equation for this line. Let me talk about it again, just so we can get it straight. The formula is for the equation for the line is y equals mx plus b, where m means the slope, and b is where the line crosses the y-axis. So we calculated the slope of this line. It was 6 divided by 2, which is 3. So y equals 3 times x plus, where does this line intersect the y-axis? At 0.4. So y equals 3x plus 4. That's all you would have to do. Let's take a look at another one. What is the equation of the line shown to the right? Well, let's take a look. We're going to use the slope-intercept equation. We know the slope-intercept equation is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is where the line intersects the y-axis. Well, let's see what the slope of this line is. We can do this in our heads, I think. Let's take the rise first. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the rise is 3. Let's take the run. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 over 3. Well, 3 over 3 is 1, and we know it's a positive 1 because this is a positive line. Rise over run, 3 over 3. So the slope is 1. Now, the only other thing we need, because we know it'll be y equals 1x. Now we have to figure out where does the line cross the where does the line intercept the y-intercept, and it intercepts it at 1, 2, 3. Y equals 1x, because the slope is 1 times x, plus 3 because it intersects the y-axis at 0.3. So that's the equation for the line. So this is a very typical question they'll give you on the high school exit exam. What is the equation of the line shown to the right? You use the y-intercept equation. Y equals mx plus b. M stands for the slope, so you calculate the slope of the line and you put it in for m, and then b is where the line intersects the y-axis. It's that simple. Let's try another one. What is the equation of the graph to the right? Well, let's look at it first. First of all, we know it's a positive line because it's coming from the bottom left and it's going up that way. So it's positive. We know we're going to need to figure out the slope. So let's do the slope here. Let's do the rise first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the rise is 6. The run is 1, 2. So 6 over 2. We'll use the y-intercept equation. We know that it's y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope, b is where it intersects the y-axis. Okay, so we figured the rise is 6, the run is 2, so the slope is 3. So in our equation, then it would be y equals 3x. Now, where does it intersect the y-axis? Oh, at -1, because we're going down 1 on the, so it's -1. So the equation y equals mx plus b is y equals 3, because we figured the slope is 3, x minus 1, because it's the y-intercept is -1. Okay? Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Let's take a look at another one. What is the slope of this line? All we have to do here is figure the slope. We don't have to figure out an equation here, just the slope. Well, we know the slope is rise, 1, 2, 3, over run, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Simple. Rise is 3, run is 6, reduce it 1/2. Here's another one. This is back to, all we want here is the slope. We don't have to figure any equation here, just the slope. They're telling us the slope. I mean, we're not looking for the slope. We have to figure this rise. My bad. So, rise over run. They tell us the slope is 1 over 2. And then we put rise, this, over 6. We cross multiply. 2 times x is 2x. 1 times 6 is 6. We get x equals 3, so the rise is 3. Well, good. Well, that's it for the y-intercept equation. Let's just go back and look at one more. Let's take this one again. What is the equation of the line shown? Okay, first of all, the line is positive. We know that. We know we can use the y-intercept equation. We know what the y-intercept equation is. Y equals m times x plus b, where m is the slope. B is where the line intersects the y-axis. We're going to have to figure the slope of this line. So let's take the rise. 1, 2, 3. 3 over the run. 1, 2, 3. 3 over 3 is 1. So we know that the slope is 1. And where does it intersect the y-axis? 1, 2, 3. So y equals 1 times x, the slope times x, plus the y-intercept, in this case, is 3. So this is the equation for that line. Good. Well, that's what you'll have to do on the high school exit exam. I think you'll do very well on these problems. Thanks. See you next time.